Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another new pick a card reading for you guys. This one is all about some new, fun, exciting things, surprises that are coming into your life right now, hopefully ones that you don't know about yet. We're gonna hop into knowing some surprises if you guys are into that sort of thing. If you guys are new to pick a card readings, I'm gonna give you guys a quick little rundown of how it works. So these are our 4 piles. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. So you can pause the video if you'd like to find out the pile that you're the most drawn to. If you guys want to pick based on the cards up here, you can, or you can use the crystals down here if you find that helps. If you guys want to know what these crystals are, this right here is titanium aura quartz, this is carnelian, this is bismuth, and this is some goldstone. So pause the video if you'd like to take a moment to find the pile that you're the most drawn to. Once you're done picking your pile, you can scroll down to the description box or the comment box to find the timestamp that's linked to your specific card, and then you can skip ahead right to your personal reading, all about new surprises that are coming into your life. But I guess they won't be surprises anymore after this. Hopefully they still will be. Anyway, without further ado, let's hop right into this video, starting now. All right, so if you guys chose group number 1, this is your reading all about some new surprises that are coming into your life really shortly. So without further ado, let's hop right into this to see what is in store for you guys, starting now. All right, so pile number 1, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. So we have the 8 of Pentacles here and then the 5 of Pentacles. So with the 8 of Pentacles, this makes me think while you're at work or while you're at school or while you're either working from home, whatever you do, it's while you're working on something or while you're at school that I think you guys are going to get a surprise. And I feel like it's going to be when you least expect it, since we have the 5 of Pentacles right here, which is usually feeling like left out. It might be on a day when you're feeling like kind of low or kind of down that I think you are going to get surprised by something. We do also, in the 8 of Pentacles, it is ruled by the Sun and by Virgo. And so this is about being like perfect. So I think this is something that's like being perfectly planned for you. With the Sun, this is something that's good. This is something that's exciting. I think you're going to really enjoy whatever surprise is coming your way. When we have the 5 of Pentacles, this is ruled by Taurus and by Mercury. So Taurus is like physical things. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys got like a physical gift, something that's tangible. So I don't think it's necessarily like an experience. I don't think someone's going to come to you like, oh, hey, I'm taking you to the movie. This is more of like a physical gift or like some sort of like material object. When we're dealing with Mercury, I think you might be surprised either by a person or a bunch of people. This is something that somebody might communicate it to you somehow. When it's ruled by Mercury, also Mercury is very fast moving, so this is something that might come for you quite quickly where you're going to be surprised by something. Also, when we do have the 5 of Pentacles here, since this is like being alone, this could be a surprise that comes to you, like again, like I said, while you're alone, or it could be like a surprise, like maybe a getaway trip, but like on your own or something like that, or like being surprised with the day off, being surprised with that day off of school, or with like a day off of work or something like this, since it is like kind of like being like left out of the church or whatever is like the normal like picture that's on the original tarot deck is kind of like being left outside of the church. So it's like if you're thinking about being left outside of something when we're talking about school or work, you might get like the day off. You might get a surprise with the day off. But then again, I do think that this gift might be more tangible. You might get 2 gifts. You might get surprised with the day off, maybe the day off of school or a day off of work, and then somebody's going to surprise you with an actual like tangible physical gift as well. I do see lots of different options happening here for you guys. We do also have the card here of play and then the Magi. So with play, this is like makes me think again like you guys are going to get surprised with the day off, being able to do something, being able to do kind of what you want. And I do think it's going to be with somebody else. I think you're going to have like a fun day with somebody. And also with the Magi, this is kind of like being able to have the world at your fingertips, being able to kind of like do anything that you want. So I do think you guys might get surprised with like a day off. And then also with that Magi card, it's like the Magician. And so with the Magician, it's like, I feel like you're going to be in command of this surprise when it happens to you and being able to like kind of play it out how you want to and do the things that you really want to as well. And I also think this is kind of like with the spider right here, the spiders kind of like weave webs of dreams. So whatever you guys kind of like dream about, you can kind of like make it happen. So this is kind of like a reassurance that if you want to make something happen or you want to create something for yourself, you're in a really good manifestation time to do so right now. So think about something that you want and start to manifest those things, because they'll no doubt probably come into your life. The next card that we have is separation. I know this probably doesn't look like the most exciting gift of all, but it reminds me a lot of the Five of Pentacles. So again, this is making me think that you're going to be surprised with some kind of like day off of work, day off of school, and you're going to take a day off for fun and play. You might get surprised with it, or you might just get some like motivation, some self-motivation to like do that and just kind of like play hooky from school. And I'm not saying that you guys should do this, but I mean, like, if your parents are like, hey, I want to take you on a fun day instead of going to school today. I'm talking about that sort of thing, not just like, you know, being naughty. Anyway, if you guys are in work or anything like that, I do think either your partner might surprise you with like a day and take you away from your daily duties and surprise you with something, take you away. Could be some time by yourself as well. We also have the Magician card. Then we have the King of Swords right here. We also have the Sun. And then we also have the Queen of Wands. And so with these cards, the Magician, again, is just like the Magi card. This is like being able to, again, do anything that you want. The possibilities are quite endless right now. I do think you guys probably are manifesting quite a few different things at this moment when we do have the two Magician cards. And again, if you guys want to manifest even further right now, it's saying that you guys have a lot of manifesting power right now. So you guys might be gifted with getting a lot of your dreams coming true really shortly as well. Anything that you guys have been like trying to conjure up or trying to do are going to now like start flowing into your life really easily. With the King of Swords, this is making me think like you guys are going to be able to kind of like command the day ahead of you guys. You guys are going to be in an authority place of being like, hey, I really want to do this, I want to do that, and it's going to kind of just fall onto your lap. You're going to be able to do these things, which is really exciting. When we have the Sun, this is like things just working out, being amazing. The sun is shining. You're going to feel really renewed by this. I do feel like you're going to have time away. It might even be a getaway. You guys might be going on some sort of trip as well. I do see it being more of a road trip rather than a humongous trip. But again, it's a general reading, so it could be anything at this point. But I do see kind of like some sort of trip. So it could be like a trip to the spa, road trip somewhere to a different city or to a different town, or it could even be a long plane ride across the world. But usually with these cards, this is more of like a road trip type of trip. If you guys are going on one of those, it could be time on your for yourself, when you guys can like take time, read a book, do the things you actually want to do, unless that does not sound fun to you at all. Hopefully that wouldn't be your surprise if that doesn't sound fun to you. But I feel like definitely it's going to be like time off of work or time off of school for sure. A time where you can have fun and play. The Queen of Wands is all about fun, play. The sunflowers are shining over here and over here. This is like a time of blooming, coming out of your shell, feeling like you can relax, let go, let loose. Whereas before, I think right now you might be in super work mode or school mode where you're just really focused on what you're doing. It might be stressing you out. You might feel a bit run down from it, and you're going to get time away to actually just play, open yourself up, just like those blooming flowers, and just feel completely free again and completely excited about life, where your personality is able to completely shine again. Right now, I feel like you guys might be like your light might be a little bit dim right now with how much work that you're taking on right now, how many things that you're doing. Your focus is just like so focused on your work and stuff that you might feel like, not necessarily your energy, because I feel like you're very motivated in what you do, but there's like, you're just not as bright as you normally are, because I don't feel like you've had enough time to let loose and socialize, or just like let loose and relax for a little bit. So I think through this, you're going to be able to let loose, relax. You're going to come back to that really good, awesome place of like having amazing energy when you're beaming and all that kind of stuff. We also have the card here of To Be Fair and exchanging gifts. So exchanging gifts, I do feel like you guys are getting some sort of tangible gift being gifted to you somehow. So I do feel like you're going to have more balance coming into your life as well with this To Be Fair, because this is reminding me of the Libra symbols, where it's just like that, the balance that's coming into your life. really good. Awesome for you guys, since it looks like you're working really hard right now and you're going to find that balance. Also, this exchanging gifts, I do feel like you guys are getting a physical gift from somebody. Somebody's going to surprise you with some sort of gift for sure, and it's most likely like a physical gift, or like a trip to the spa, or like the gift of like a road trip, and they're surprising you with it or something like that. It's just like you guys are getting surprised with some sort of gift. So that's what I see for you guys, pile number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. All right, so pile number 2, if you guys chose this pile, this is your reading for some new surprises coming into your life really soon. So without further ado, let's hop right into your guys' reading, starting now. All right, so pile number 2, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. So we start off with the 9 of Pentacles, and then we have the Lovers. And so the Lovers, I do want to mention, can actually be a loved one, a partner, a significant other. It can also be a really close family member, or a really close friend, or a really close business partner. So I want to throw all those options out there. So when I'm referring to the Lovers, it can mean any of those different things. Most of the time it does usually mean like a significant other, but it can mean all of those other things as well. So if you guys don't have a significant other in your life, think of maybe your closest friend, closest family member, or a very close business partner that you may have. With this 9 of Pentacles, this is like being treated so well. So if you have a significant other in your life, they're going to treat you so well. Your new surprise is like them just making you feel like the only girl in the world, or like making you feel and treating you to like a really special date, or treating you with some like surprises of new jewelry or new clothes. The Pentacles always rules like something very physical, something very tangible. And so this is making me think either like jewelry or something. The 9 of Pentacles does rule like luxury, and so they're gonna make you feel like really luxurious, or like just treat you very, very well to something. Venus always deals with beauty, and so you might get surprised with somebody gifting you something that deals with beauty. So this could be makeup, jewelry, clothes, things like this. Virgo usually deals with like things that are, you know, very particular, very organized. So I think somebody's planning something for you. Virgo usually deals with planning. And so a partner, significant other, family member, or friend, or really close special person in your life might be planning something for you right now, where they're planning to get you some sort of gift that deals with making you feel very beautiful, wanting to like show things off, something shiny, usually is what ruled by the 9 of Pentacles. The Lovers is ruled by Gemini. This deals with somebody who's kind of like your twin in a sort of way, somebody who like is almost like your soulmate. And so also I do want to mention, if you guys aren't in a relationship at all and you have nobody that's that close for you, this could also be being surprised by somebody coming into your life that could be a potential partner for you, or a potential huge lasting long time friendship as well. So I feel like you're getting a little bit of both of that. It might deepen your connection with somebody else, because maybe you're going to feel lots of love and appreciation from this person because of they're planning something special for you guys. I do think a loved one is planning something special though, when we do get these 2 cards right together at the start. We also have the card here of the Revolutionary, and then we have Patience. And so this could be a bit farther down the road when we have the Patience card. This could be something that might not be happening like next week for you guys. This could be happening maybe in a month or a few months from now. With Patience, it's usually something that takes a little bit longer. Maybe this person's really trying to plan something special for you right now, or somebody's coming into your life that's really special in a little while from now. But I do think you're getting some sort of physical gift from somebody pretty significant in your life. It might take a little longer than expected though. I think this person's definitely taking their time, planning it out perfectly, and I feel like you're going to feel on top of the world. When we have this Revolutionary card, I feel like this is something that's just going to completely spark your flame, ignite you, especially since we see this stick that's just on fire. I feel like you're just gonna feel like so surprised and so special when you get this gift from this person, when this person surprises you in the way that they're kind of planning right now. We also have the card here of true love. And so you might get surprised with some true love soon. You also, I do think you're getting surprised with something physical as well from this person. But with this true love card, I think this is just going to deepen your connection with whoever this person is in your life. This is like a significant person. Again, it could be a friend, could be a very close family member, or etc., etc. It could be an actual romantic partner as well. But I feel like it's going to just deepen the connection between you two. And I feel like you two are just going to feel so good. This person feels so good about surprising you. You're going to feel so good about receiving this. I feel like you're just going to feel so surprised and so loved. It's going to warm your heart in such a way. When we have this card right here that shows like that flame that's just ignited, you're going to feel so happy and so warm from this. And as you can see, these two people, this is more of like a lover's type of kind of like photo right here, an action between two people, but it doesn't have to be that. Just take that as a significance of like you and this person are just going to feel so excited and so happy about this moment. But it can be a romantic partner as well. Maybe this whole entire photo is what's going to kind of like, you know, come into your life, and you're just going to feel so good and so spoiled, and so, ooh, it's going to be amazing. We also have the card here of the Emperor, which also makes me think like you're definitely being spoiled by this person. This person sees you as like their world. They want to make you feel like a king or a queen that you are. And so that's actually really exciting, really amazing. We do also have the Five of Cups as well. So maybe this is like being inspired because maybe you are feeling a little bit down lately. This is also a reminder of like when you get this gift, definitely look at the positives. Or maybe this person's like so planning it and just so hoping that you're gonna like it, and they don't know quite yet. But it could also be that lately maybe you've been feeling a little bit down, which has inspired this person to do something really special and really nice for you. Also with the Four of Swords right here, I think this person definitely wants to cheer you up in some sort of way. Maybe you haven't been feeling like the best lately, and maybe your partner or family member or best friend kind of like sees it, and they really want to surprise you in some sort of way to help get you out of your funk and get you back up on your toes, make you feel loved, make you feel important. When we also have the Four of Pentacles right here, this is kind of like this is something physical, something that maybe someone's saving up for as well, because with the Four of Pentacles, usually this is somebody who invests their time and their money into something. So I think whoever is planning this for you in your life, they're investing their time and money into planning this correctly, which is probably why you're going to need to have some patience for this gift. It is coming, but it might take a little bit longer than expected because they want you to feel really amazing. They're planning something. They might have to save some money for it right now, but they're thinking about it. They're planning it. When we have that Virgo, this is definitely something that's planned. And they're excited about it, and it's worth it to them. It's worth waiting for, guys. Have the patience. This is worth waiting for. They're trying to do their best right now. We also do have the Tribe card and then Higher Power. And these are our last cards. So with the Tribe card, this is making me feel like, again, somebody who's really close to you. As we can see, like the giraffes are here. Like this is something that, this is a person that's really close to you. This is a surprise that's coming from your close circle of friends, or like your partner, or like your family members. So again, this is coming from your close circle. It's coming from the tribe that you have around you. Maybe other people are in on it as well. So maybe if you guys have a significant other, they're planning it with your family or your friends as well. They're planning on a big surprise for you with a bunch of different people involved. And then the Higher Power card, this is like somebody's like really, they're thinking, and this could be a gift as well. This is saying the higher power. This could also be a gift from a loved one who is kind of like on the other side. This could be something that's, you know, being guided by some spirits that are on the other side, the angelic realms, like anyone that you know in your family who might have passed away or anything like that. It could be like a divine gift happening and being planned out in the cosmos by them as well, and everyone else down here on earth are getting inspiration by it for you, all this kind of stuff. Higher power is usually somebody's there watching over you as well, and also in the background of planning all of this with you, whether anyone else knows it or not. They're also there celebrating this big surprise with you. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. All right, so pile number 3, if you guys chose this pile, this is going to be your reading all about new surprises coming into your life really shortly. So without further ado, let's find out what's in store for you guys, starting now. All right, so pile number 3, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. So we have the Chariot and the Six of Wands. The Chariot automatically makes me think of travel, so you guys might be surprised with like a new trip coming up. And I do think this is probably a longer trip. This can also be a road trip as well, since the Chariot does rule cars, but it could even be a longer trip than that as well. We'll have to see when the next cards come up, but I do feel like you guys might be surprised with some travel pretty soon. Also with the Six of Wands, this is making me feel like you guys are going to be getting recognition for something. There's something that you guys have accomplished that people are going to recognize, and they're going to be very proud of you, and I think you're going to get a lot of praise for something that you've done. When we have the Six of Wands, that's usually what it rules. It's ruled by Leo and by Jupiter. Leo is like being the center of attention, so you're definitely going to be the center focus for doing and completing something. Jupiter is usually expanding, so I feel like this is something that might be widely recognized that you're doing. So it could be a graduation, it could be, even though graduations aren't usually surprises, but you guys have accomplished something that's going to get widely recognized, or more widely than you expect at least, and people are going to be very proud of you, and you might be the center of attention for it. When we have the Chariot as well next to that, this is something that is progressively going to move into a new direction for you as well. So getting praise for this is going to continue to grow and to head in that direction of more people seeing it, more people recognizing it, especially since the Six of Wands is also ruled by Jupiter, which rules it also rules travel. So again, I do see some travel happening in this pile as well, but this is also like expansion. Jupiter rules expansion, so this is something that's expanding more and more down the line as it goes as well. And the Chariot is also ruled by Cancer, and Cancer rules your emotions, your feelings. So I think you're going to feel really good about this. This is something that's going to fill up your soul with some kind of like satisfaction and happiness with what's going on over here, which is just really exciting. It's going to ignite your soul. Love that. Love everything about that. We also have the card here of the Observer, and then Ancestors. Again, I feel like a lot of people are going to be observing you, and we have that Six of Wands next to this Observer card. Lots of people, I think, are going to recognize you or be watching you or give you a lot of praise for what you've done. So as we can see, there's this kind of like crystal ball, and there's these hands over here, and people are like looking into the crystal ball. So you might get recognized maybe on social media for something. You could be being recognized for some kind of accomplishment that you've done, something that you've worked on, something that you're finally now showing off to the public, anything like that. But I feel like this is something that's going to ascend even higher when we have the Chariot and these wings right here. This is something that's going to keep growing into the future and more into the future, especially with this Ancestors card. As you can see, she's like kind of like a growing tree right here. This is something that's going to keep growing for you as well. So this is all like really exciting stuff. Also with this Ancestors card, I do feel like this is something that's maybe been in the works for a while. So this is something that's maybe this was almost destined for you, but it's also been kind of like brewing for some time, and you're finally going to get recognition for something that you've been waiting for. We also do have the card here of engagement. So this can be taken literally or figuratively. So in the literal sense, there might be an engagement happening, maybe in your family, maybe for you, maybe in your friend group, something like that. It's going to be some sort of surprise. But also, I do want to mention with engagement, this can also just be taking your relationship to the next level. It could be taking your career to the next level. Something is ascending to the next level, and people are recognizing you for it. This also makes me think of like audience engagement. Maybe if you guys are online, you're going to get more audience engagement happening, or there's people that are just going to be engaged into what you're doing. There's something that you've done that people are recognizing and engaging towards. It's just engaging people's attention, things like this. So this is what I'm definitely seeing for you guys. I do see a lot of new things happening for you guys regarding that. We also do have the Six of Swords right here. This reminds me of travel once again, because this is another travel card. When we have the Chariot and the Six of Swords in the same spread, this is usually, again, talking about travel. This is sometimes most likely overseas travel, so you could be traveling somewhere where you've never been before and going somewhere. It could be a trip that, you know, maybe, usually the Six of Swords is kind of like, there's also a little bit of like oh, I wasn't ready to like go on this trip yet or something like that. There's something a little bit like nah about it, but it's still like, sorry, I just totally like smacked the table with my knee. But anyway, this is something that you're also excited to go on. It could just be like overseas travel. Usually it deals with something that's like maybe you're away from home for a little while or something like that. We do also have the Wheel of Fortune. So I think you're also coming into a very fortunate time of your life where you're kind of reaping the rewards of all of your efforts in the past. And so this is definitely making me feel like you're on the up and up right now, of like you've done a lot of karma, you've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of things, and the payoff is now just coming for you right now. You might have been experiencing some of this payoff, but I feel like it's going to expand even more than you know. We also do have the Seven of Wands. These cards, like all the cards that are coming out here, definitely reminds me a lot of like social media kind of stuff. So if you guys are on social media, I do feel like you guys are going to get a lot more engagement, a lot more recognition for what you're currently doing on social media, because the Seven of Wands kind of deals with, you know, lots of people coming, more than you've expected, more than you can deal with. As you can see, this person who's on top, there's a lot of people that want his attention. And this can be sometimes criticism, or it could be like a good thing. In this pile, since this is like exciting surprises, this is going to be a good surprise of like, wow, there's a lot more engagement from people happening right now. There's a lot of people wanting to have your attention or tell you something, especially with the Six of Wands as well. This is like getting a lot of recognition. A lot of people are coming at you, and it's like more than you've expected, more than you can deal with, more than you can handle. And it's just like, it could be a little bit overwhelming, but in a really good way. We also do have the High Priestess here as well. So this is something that, again, has been brewing in the background for a while. So you probably already know what the surprise may or may not be. This is something that I feel like your intuition already feels it happening. When we have the High Priestess, your intuition can kind of feel it. I also feel like the recognition that you're getting from other people, I think you're going to really enjoy it, but I think it's going to come as such a surprise that you just might feel like on guard. You're going to be like, whoa, I didn't expect all of this. I feel like there's going to be more than you thought. And again, it doesn't have to deal with social media. It could deal with, you know, doing something at work that was like really amazing, and more people are recognizing you for it, and a lot of eyes are on you, and you get some special treatment or some special gifts because of doing like an outstanding achievement or job or something like that. You're doing something that's going to be highly recognized by other people. We also do have the card here of Treasure Island and New Life. So this is exciting. Okay, so I do feel like for some of you, you might be entering some sort of new chapter of your life because of a lot of recognition. I feel like either you're going to get some sort of promotion, or you're going to enter a new life if you're like an online social media. Sorry guys, my camera just died there and cut out. So I was just talking about the new life kind of like chapter. So if you guys are on social media, this is kind of like all of a sudden social media becomes your career, and now you're living in an entirely new life. Like all of a sudden you don't need to have like a 9-to-5 job anymore. All of a sudden you're making good money and you can live off of that. This is kind of like the example that I'm going to use. That could be true for some of you. Or it could be like a promotion in your current workplace and ascending to the next level for some kind of recognition. Somehow you're going to live a new life because of the recognition that you are getting and the praise that you're getting. Again, it could also be some sort of like graduation from something, and all of a sudden you're moving into a new life, things like that. But again, a graduation is probably not much of a surprise. So figure out how the surprise probably correlates to you, but somehow you're going to move into a new chapter of your life because of this. And then we also have Treasure Island. So again, beside the Wheel of Fortune, this is like you guys are reaping the rewards and benefits of all of your efforts as well. Treasure Island also deals with travel again as well. So I feel like you guys might be going on some sort of trip, and as well opening the treasure chest of, you know, reaping the rewards and benefits of all that you have put forth and all of the work that you've done so far. You're going to be reaping some kind of reward for that, and as well going on some sort of trip. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. All right, so our last pile, pile number 4. If you guys chose this pile, this is the reading for you, all about some new exciting surprises coming into your life. So without further ado, let's find out what's in store for you guys, starting now. All right, so pile number 4. This is what I'm seeing for you guys. So I start off with the Two of Cups, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So when we have these two cards beside each other, the Two of Cups deals with usually like a partnership. This can be a really deep friendship or a romantic partner that you have in your life. When it's beside the Wheel of Fortune, this can be things kind of like going up and down. So if you guys have had kind of like up and downs or like back and forths with somebody in your life, you're coming into a time where things are going to start getting a lot better. This could also be a new person coming into your life as well. When we have the Two of Cups, this can be a very deep, lasting, amazing soulmate type of friendship or a deep, lasting soulmate type of romantic partnership as well. This could be getting closer with somebody that's currently in your life or somebody new coming into your life. It is ruled by Venus and by Cancer, so this is somebody deeply caring for you. This is somebody who wants to like cuddle you, surprise you with like home-cooked meals, things like that. And Venus rules like just beauty and romance and everything nice. A lot of the times it deals with some like material objects as well, but it doesn't have to. It can deal with like material beauty, so it could be like getting surprised with some sort of gift, but a lot of the times it also deals with like communication and the way somebody like really treats you, things like that, especially when it's beside Cancer. So we'll have to see what the next few cards coming out kind of indicate to find out where this is going. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you're at a time where you're going to be reaping the benefits and rewards. We did have Wheel of Fortune in another deck or another pile as well in this video. This has been popping up a lot for a lot of people. So again, it's like finally coming into a time of like, hey, you're on the up and up. It's time to reap the benefits and the rewards of all your efforts from the past. We do also have the card here of Sacred Sexuality and the Void. So if you guys are like of age and stuff like that, you could be going through a time where you're going to have a lot of romance with your partner, things like that. Even if you guys are younger and have like a younger relationship, maybe you two are just going to have like a lot of dates. There's going to be like a lot of fun things happening. There's going to be like some more falling in love type of situations. And then with the Void card right here, this is kind of like filling up an empty space. Maybe you've felt an empty space. Maybe you've been craving a relationship or a friendship, and I feel like you guys are going to be surprised with a relationship or a deepening of a current relationship. Somehow it's getting deeper with somebody, or you have somebody new coming into your life. We also do have this Trust card right here. So this can also be like, maybe with the Wheel of Fortune here, maybe you've had like trust issues with people, and maybe that's why you've never had like a deeper relationship with somebody, or why you've had a struggle having a deep relationship with somebody lately. But I feel like your next surprise and your next gift is like somebody coming into your life, proving that you can trust them, proving that, you know, there's somebody who's trustworthy, that you can have a deep romantic or friendship, deep friendship connection with them and be able to trust them. And it's going to kind of fill some sort of void that you've been feeling, or if you've been feeling a lack in your current relationship, this is finally like trust begins to like mend that wound or mend that gap with a deepening of connection with romance, all this kind of stuff. So I feel like a lot of romantic stuff is coming for you guys, and like newer trust, mending old things, mending things that have kind of maybe hurt you in the past, and filling up a void that you might be feeling from it. We also have the Five of Pentacles and the Star. We have the Three of Cups. And then we also have the King of Wands. So with these cards, this is like, you know, maybe you've been feeling left out, maybe you've been feeling that void. Again, the Five of Pentacles is kind of like that void, but I think you are going to be surprised with somebody who like completely renews your hope, renews everything for you. It could feel like, you know, you kind of like lost a bit of yourself or lost a bit of your trust, lost that feeling of romance or anything like that, but this is kind of like a spark coming back, things being reignited with full trust, companionship that's really deep, and it could be a romantic partner or even just deepening a friendship. There might have been maybe like a fallout, maybe trust issues in a friendship, trust issues maybe even in your family. This is kind of like mending those things. It could be, again, like a friendship or like a romantic partnership as well. But this is like all of a sudden you guys are able to celebrate. There's maybe like a mending of a friendship that fell out, or a mending of like a romantic partner in your past that's coming back into your life. Things are going to be healed, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebration around this as well. And also a lot of passion. We have the King of Wands. This is like a lot of passion. Things are more mature now as well. I feel like you both are going to feel a lot more mature about your relationship or your situation, and both of you are going to be at like a heightened level where you guys feel really, really good, and you guys understand each other on a deeper level, and just things feel more solid and more grounded. Also passionate, fun, exciting, spontaneous. I think it's also a spontaneous thing that's going to like all of a sudden pop up for you guys. That's definitely what I'm kind of seeing here. And we also have the Yang card, which is the masculine, and then also mending. So kind of like what I was saying before, this is like mending some trust. So there might have been like a fallout with somebody who's going to come back into your life and completely just like re-enter your life and heal the past. Things are going to be really good. Celebration with somebody who might be out of your life for a little while, and they're all of a sudden coming back. It's going to fill a big void for you guys. There's going to be a lot of hope. Trust is going to be repaired, restored with this Yang, with this masculine energy. Maybe there might have been like some anger or something like this, or it could deal with somebody like some masculine figure in your life, which could be like a father figure, a guy that is a friend, or a boyfriend, or anything like that. If you guys are a guy that's watching this, it could be a guy friend of yours, or it just could be that you are mending your own and healing your own kind of like trust things. But again, there's some like masculine energy in here, and it's going to be balanced out, because yin and yang is the balance, and it's like adding some more masculine energy to it, some of that full trust again. Again, with that King of Wands, he's very masculine as well, so it's adding the masculine type of like divine masculine energy of passion, of excitement, of spontaneousness, whatever that word is. And yeah, it's definitely going to mend quite a bit for you guys. So I think that that's the next surprise that is in store for you guys who picked pile number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to give it a really big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!